Assalamu alaikum, dear students in grade 6. Our lesson today is Chapter 8, Fractions 2, Part 2. Objectives. At the end of this video, students will be able to recognize that multiplication of fractions is commutative and associative, recognize the distributivity of multiplication of fractions over addition and subtraction, recognize the neutral or identity element in multiplication. Please prepare the following materials. Properties of multiplication of fractions. Let's begin with the following activity. Calculate 1 over 2 times 1 over 4. Calculate 1 over 4 times 1 over 2. Compare by filling the empty box with less than, greater than, or equal. Please pause this video and try to solve this activity. 1 over 2 times 1 over 4 equal 1 times 1 over 2 times 4 equal 1 over 8. 1 over 4 times 1 over 2 equal 1 times 1 over 4 times 2 equal 1 over 8. 1 over 8 equal 1 over 8, so 1 over 2 times 1 over 4 equal 1 over 4 times 1 over 2. Property 1, commutative property. The product of two fractions does not change if the order of factors is changed. Example: 1 over 2 times 1 over 4 equal 1 over 4 times 1 over 2 equal 1 over 8. Application: compare 5 over 6 times 7 over 8 and 7 over 8 times 5 over 6. Please pause this video and try to solve this application. 5 over 6 times 7 over 8 equal 5 times 7 over 6 times 8 equal 35 over 48. 7 over 8 times 5 over 6 equal 7 times 5 over 8 times 6 equal 35 over 48. 35 over 48 equal 35 over 48, so 5 over 6 times 7 over 8 equals 7 over 8 times 5 over 6. Activity: calculate 3 over 5 times 1 times 3 over 5. Please pause this video and try to solve this activity. 3 over 5 times 1 equals 3 over 5. 1 times 3 over 5 equals 3 over 5. Property 2, neutral element. The product of any fraction by 1 is the fraction itself. Example: 2 over 3 times 1 equal 1 times 2 over 3 equal 2 over 3. Application: find the product of 9 over 11 and 1 without performing any calculation. Please pause this video and try to solve this application. 9 over 11 times 1 equal 9 over 11. Activity: calculate 1 over 2 times 3 over 4 times 5 over 6. Calculate 1 over 2 times 3 over 4 times 5 over 6. Please pause this video and try to solve this activity. 1 over 2 times 3 over 4 times 5 over 6. The priority is for the parentheses. So 3 times 5 equal 15. 4 times 6 equal 24. 1 times 15 equal 15. 2 times 24 equal 48. Part 2. 1 over 2 times 3 over 4. 1 times 3, 3. 2 times 4, 8. 3 over 8 times 5 over 6 equal 15 over 48. Property 3, associative property. When multiplying fractions, if we group factors, the product does not change. Example: 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 4 equal 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 4. Application: use grouping to find the product of 1 over 2 times 3 over 4 times 2 over 3. Please pause this video and try to solve this application. Simplify 3 and 3 2 and 4 are divisible by 2, so 2 divided 2 equal 1, and 4 divided 2 equal 2. 1 over 2 times 1 over 2 equal 1 over 4. Activity. Calculate 1 over 3 times 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4. Calculate 1 over 3 times 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3 times 1 over 4. Complete with greater than, less than, or equal. Please pause this video and try to solve this activity. Adding unlike fractions. We know that to add unlike fractions, we must change them to like fractions. We know that 2 times 2 equal 4, so we multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. 1 over 3 times 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4 equal 1 over 3 times 3 over 4. Simplify 3 and 3, so the answer is 1 over 4. 1 over 3 times 1 over 2. 1 times 1 equal 1. 3 times 2 equals 6. 1 over 6 plus 1 over 12. Change these fractions to like fractions. 6 times 2 equal 12. 1 times 2 equal 2. So 2 over 12 plus 1 over 12 equal 3 over 12. Simplify this fraction. Divide by 3. Divide by 3. So the answer is 1 over 4. Since 1 over 4 equal 1 over 4, so 1 over 3 times 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4 is equal to 1 over 3 times 1 over 2 plus 1 over 3 times 1 over 4. Property 4, distributivity property. Multiplying a fraction by a sum or a difference follows the same rules as multiplying a sum or difference of natural numbers. Example 1. 1 over 2 times 1 over 4 plus 1 over 3. 1 over 2 times 1 over 4, open parenthesis here, write 1 over 2 times 1 over 4. Here we have plus, so we write plus 1 over 2 times 1 over 3. We open parenthesis and we write 1 over 2 times 1 over 3. Equal 1 over 8 plus 1 over 6 equal 6 over 48 plus 8 over 48 equal 14 over 48. Simplify this fraction, divide by 2, divide by 2 equal 7 over 24. Pay attention to change unlike fractions into like fractions in addition and subtraction. Example 2. 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4 equal 1 over 2 times 4 over 12 minus 3 over 12, like fractions. 1 over 2 times 4 minus 3, 1 over 12 equal 1 over 24. Or 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4 using distributivity property equal 1 over 2 times 1 over 3, open parenthesis, put 1 over 2 times 1 over 3. Here we have minus, so we put minus 1 over 2 times 1 over 4 equal 1 over 6 minus 1 over 8 equal 8 over 48 minus 6 over 48 equal 2 over 48. Divide by 2, divide by 2 equal 1 over 24. Application. Calculate 3 over 4 times 5 over 6 minus 2 over 3. Please pause this video and try to solve this application. 3 over 4 times 5 over 6 minus 3 over 4 times 2 over 3. 3 and 6 are divisible by 3. 3 divided 3 equal 1. 6 divided 3 equal 2. Here simplify 3 and 3. 2 and 4 are divisible by 2. Divide by 2 equal 1. 4 divided 2 equal 2. 1 times 5 equal 5. 4 times 2 equal 8. 5 over 8 minus 1 over 2. 2 times 4 equal 8. So 5 over 8 minus 4 over 8, like fractions, equal 1 over 8. Or 3 over 4 times 5 over 6 minus 2 over 3. 3 over 4 times 5 over 6 minus 4 over 6 equal 3 over 4 times 1 over 6 equal 3 over 24 divide by 3 equal 1 over 8. Your assignment is review pages 107 properties ABC 108D from the textbook, homework exercise 9 ABDF page 112 from the textbook, exercise 2 CDE page 28 from the booklet. Summary: multiplying by a fraction n times a over b equal n times a over b equal n over b times a equal a over b times n, a over b times c over t equal a times c over b times d. Properties of multiplication of fractions. Commutative: 3 over 2 times 1 over 6 equal 1 over 6 times 3 over 2. Associative: 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 4 equal 1 over 2 times 1 over 3 times 1 over 4. Neutral element: 9 over 7 times 1 equal 1 times 9 over 7. Distributivity property. Thanks for watching. Assalamu alaikum.